So you answered the question number 1, the letter C, and that is right.
Yes.
So we found here the subject, and the subject means the works featured in museums both in United States. That is right. Number 2.
Number 2, it's D.
Number 2, it's D, correct. Okay. Number 3.
It's C.
Number 3, it is letter C, correct.
Number 4, it's B.
4, it is letter B, correct.
5 is B.
Number 5, it is B, right. Number 6.
6 is C.
Number 6, C, correct. Okay.
Number 7 is D.
So we did number 7.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
number
D.
7, it's D, correct. Number 8.
Number 8 is C. C.
Number 8, it's letter C, correct. Number 9.
Number 9 is C.
Number 9, it letters C. It is correct.
Yes. Number 10 is C.
Number 10, it's C, correct.
Number 11, it's C.
Number 11, you make it C, correct.
Yes. Number 13, it's C.
Number 12. 12, it's
Sorry,
C,
number 12
okay.
is C.
Number 13.
C.
13, we did it C, okay.
Number 14, it's D.
14, we did it D. Okay.
15 is D.
15, we did it D, okay.
And 16 is B.
Number 16, it's letter B, consumption. Okay,
17 is A.
wait. Number 16, it's not D.
B.
Yeah, so it's letter B, correct. Not D.
Yeah, not B. B.
Number 17.
A.
17, we did it A, okay.
18 is D.
18 D, and it is correct.
19 is C.
19, it is letter C, correct.
20, it's A.
20, it's A, correct.
21, it's A.
21 is letter A, correct. 22.
Wait 1 second. 22, it's B.
22, you must try again.
It's C, right? It was C.
For 21, 21, we did it A, correct, okay? The 22, it must be letter C. Right? You remember before semicolon, it's a complete already, and subject, and then we have
Oh,
verb,
yeah.
and then
It's
subject,
C.
and then verb. So semicolon, correct. Comma splice here wrong. Here run on sentence wrong. Here we need comma for found was wrong. 23.
23, it's B.
23, it's B, correct.
24, it's A.
24, it is A, correct.
25, it's D.
25, D, correct.
خلاص and 26. Yes.
26, what's yours?
It's D.
26 wrong, it must be letter B. I told you here, find the subject easily, delete the preposition phrases, you will find it. However, in some cases, preposition phrase deletes, however, conjunctive adverb, so the toxins, the organisms used to protect itself from predation. Actually, so your subject here is toxins, and then we have a clause, but we don't have the relative pronoun. As I told you, sometimes we delete the relative pronoun. This is a clause. So the toxins which the organisms uses. So toxins here is the subject, and so you need plural verb for agreement, as you know. And if you found it in the exam, use the hack. Singular, 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 wrong. Three singular, wrong. Three plural, wrong. As you know, is singular, here singular, here singular. Imagine it.
Yes.
27, what's yours?
It's D.
So it's a DS for subsequence, okay. $28.
28, B.
28, no, must be letter A. Letter B likewise means a similarity. What is the similarity between the previous idea and following idea? Must be internal, because internal, as you know, means the information in the sentence is a result, as he mentioned, internal. So you can mention as consequently, therefore, thus, as a result. So that is the result for this action. So we have cause and effect. Imagine it.
Yes.
They mention here gesticulation generates electrical currents that flow between. These electrical currents create. So it creates because it generates electrical currents. Do you know it?
Yes.
Yeah, if you cannot prove A, prove B. So there is no similarity. There is no contrast. And in reality means you are going to give evidence to something before. Do you see it? Or sometimes in reality means in contradiction. So it means opposite. It is opposite means it's wrong because already we have opposite here. That means this both of them synonym language. So synonym language so wrong. Feel it?
Yes.
29, what's yours?
It's C.
No, try again.
Is it A?
You can read again, no problem.
Okay.
Remember something, by contrast, you have contrast between two ideas. Where are the ideas exactly?
There's no ideas. In fact, there's no something that we're...
Let's read it from the beginning together to understand the organization of ideas from the beginning. Biographer Michael Cora notes that the novelist Henry James lived in a world of second thoughts, frequently tinkering with his novels and the stories after their initial publication. He said, however, that means the next ideas is opposite to the previous ideas. Yes or no?
Yes.
That is the first idea. So this is opposite to the preface. The differences between 1881 first edition and the 1909 editions of his novel are extreme, opposite or not opposite, even by James standards. That means this one is opposite to the preface. And then we have new idea to this idea, differences. Some critics regard the two editions as two different novels. This idea proves the previous one, that they are different indeed. And he mentioned here already they are different. You catch it?
Yes.
This idea proves this idea. Already we have some critics regard this. This means it's like evidence to prove the previous idea, but this is the previous idea, not this one. So, however, connect sentence one with sentence two. What is the relation between sentence two and sentence three? It is evidence.
So it's in fact.
That is the point. And you know, in fact, it means in fact, indeed, that you are going to add additional emphasis, you are going to add evidence to prove Ahmadi before, as you mentioned, in fact. Why not? How about next one? What did you answer?
A B.
Letter B? No, let's read again. Remember, the question emphasizes a similarity between them. We need only similarity.
A, I have two answers, A and B.
No, exactly, because he said here both, and the both of them shows the four similarity. Both of them transmitted. That means both of them has similarity for transmitting. So it's similarity. Yes or no?
Yes.
If you read letter A, you don't find any similarity. You find the facts about something. U.S. soldiers who were members of the Choctaw Nations in Oklahoma used their native. He tells you only fact, but what is the similarity between both of them? That is a trap. So always check. For letter D, the code talkers, not the serve. This means he said not. This is dissimilarity, contrast. Need similarity, both of them. Feel it?
Yes.
So as I told you, similarity and dissimilarity, it comes in many tests. But don't follow the hacks that if you found the similarity in the question, you must look for the word both. Perhaps you found similar to, identical to, the same as, any expression to tell you there is a similarity. All right. What is 31?
31 is A.
31, no, you should try again. Look here, they want to contrast the number of with the number of. So we need contrast. Comparison, for example. Here, look for letter D. While show contrast, as you know, in the writing structure, there have been only about 1,200 recorded. There have been 6,000. So while show comparison, and here we have comparison already. You know?
Mhm.
That's why. The others don't have any comparisons or any contrast. Contrast, as you know, you compare between two things. That's it.
Okay.
Number 32.
B.
32B. All right. Good answer. What next?
33, C.
And the 33, it must be letter C, and that is correct. So now you adapt to the official kind of questions.
Yes.
That is brilliant. And now we are going to send here. So check your WhatsApp. It's being sent now. Yeah, so of course, let's read and answer together, but very quickly. As we know, we read the question first. He said completes, so we need to focus on the last sentence. Come on, let's read.
I think it's B.
So letter B is the best answer, and that is correct. So now, as we know, he said here suggesting. What is suggesting? He said indeed. So based on the previous facts, the two sentences, and you know, census means agreement. He mentioned here the researcher's decision. That means they agree on something, right? So the
Yes.
two reported similar counts of vertebrae. And then, and what does this fact suggest? So we need fact already mentioned in the text. That is right. Now let's go to the next.
Is it C?
So why do you think it's a C?
Because it said what's the in the text in the question. That's what's the popularity. Wait, no.
But remember, yes, the text did not discuss the portrait miniature. He didn't mention comparisons. Imagine, as I told you, the comparison trap. There is no comparison in the text about the popularity of the portrait miniature and the studying and assuming or something. Let's see how the writer focus and how the test maker think. He said here, however, what means? It means that we have an idea opposite to a new idea. Yes or no?
Yeah.
That means focus on what is after, however. Photography impact on the portrait miniature may be overstated. It means, what means overstated? It's exaggerated. People say it happens, but it does not happen. As I told you, overstated or overstatement or exaggeration means it's not real. Perhaps it was wrong, but people by researching proved it was wrong. He said, although records from art exhibitions in the Netherlands from show a decrease in the number of bows submitted, this trend was established before the invention of photography. So what happened between the diminishing in 19th century? Here he said factors other than the rise of photography may be because he said overstated. So perhaps we have other factors lead to decrease in photography, not something else. You see, not the miniature only. Catch it?
Yeah.
Uh, if I'm not sure about A, what can I do? Proof A and B and C and D. Letter C not mentioned. Do we have any information about as demand decreased? We didn't mention anything about supply or demand. That means we give you idea not mentioned in the text. About this comparison, portrait miniature became less common than photographs. They were having more artistic merit. He didn't mention merit at all. So here the test maker makes three facts not mentioned in the text. Feel it?
Yes.
That's why. But so what helped me? The organizers, however, moreover, and the common exhibitions. That's why. Right. Here's the main idea. Take your time.
Is it D?
So letter D is the best answer, right? Now, do we have comparisons? Though impractical. What is impractical? The subject after the comma. Do you remember
Yes.
in grammar? Here we have a positive. Impractical what? The design of the apartment building. Is that mentioned?
Yeah.
As he mentioned here, an impractical space. Yes or no?
Yeah.
And already he mentioned by these persons. I'm just checking if they have something opposite to the text or not. May improve the well-being. Do we have that? Yes. Improve health. This or no? And he said to be fanciful than function. So, and here, of course, the well-being means improving health. So that's why. Yeah, but so, and he reported already that it had significant health benefits. Yeah, but so already it has, that is right. Okay, good try. How about the next?
Is it D?
For letter D, so letter D is correct, but we need any evidence. Number one, hence means cause and effect. So based on these causes B or these findings or this discussion, what can we conclude? Hence.
Hence, yeah.
So he said illustrate both the regard in which ephemera was once held and the later recognition of its possible utility. So in the past, as he said, this kind of collection useless, but after that, they found it has potential value. Yes or no?
Yes.
That is right. So recognition, for the word recognition, potential value means possibility utility. All right, now let's jump to the next. Read the question first, of course. Remember, he said weaken the hypothesis. What means weaken? To prove it's wrong or to prove something opposite. Let's find the hypothesis first.
Can I go get tissues and come back?
Yeah, come on, feel at home.
Is it D?
So letter D, it could be the best answer, but no,
Wow.
it could be. But if you look at the graph carefully, because he said from the graph, if you look from the graph before and after, it's just like no difference, the same.
Mm-hmm.
So that is means it has the same. Look, the proportion of that responded to did not substantially differ. It is the same. Substantially, just like the exactly or in evidence across the announcement timing. Is that opposite to the hypothesis? Yes, they hypothesized municipalities are much more likely to respond and offer. Okay, so these hypotheses that it's much. What is opposite didn't make any difference. And that related to the graph indeed. You catch it? So we can something opposite to what is mentioned in the text, or something to prove it was wrong, or a surprising conclusion happened. It could be opposite to what is mentioned indeed. That's why I saw letter B is the best answer. Yeah. That's why. For letter D, it's not on the graph already because he said here more. Do you imagine it? Here more than 1012. So right, but how about all? Feel it? For respondent and for effort in sentence. Catch it? So respond
Yeah.
and offer in sentence. Remember something. Sometimes we give you information here on the graph. It's not related to the hypothesized or what the hypothesis. He said to respond and offer sentence if expansion can be pronounced. So that means I should not look here. That is the point. So we need from the graph what is related to the question and the text. That's it. Now let's try the next. I'll suggest
Is A correct?
so. Letter B, I don't think so.
A, not B.
But why not to be letter C? The production depends on a particular performance environment. Would make it difficult to produce in a different theoretical space. Why? Because it looks for space, more space to do it. Because they proved that it has a positive factor, gives the Earth more space. Imagine it. As he mentioned here, transforms its performance space from 5-story warehouse to era hotel. And this defines the positive effects on the audience. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, now I'm going to send on your link. Here you answer the next one. So answer the next until I send on your link.
Okay.